Today, we're going to be talking about why homeschooling your kids is a great idea.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Sharmila
And this is Ashley.
and a very warm welcome to our channel Parenting.
Subscribe to stay updated on all things related to homeschooling. We post new and helpful content every single week on Wednesday.
As a parent who's homeschooling my child, let me tell you all the positive aspects of homeschooling your child.
Oh, my child, your child. Nice. And the reason why it's great that you're here is because I remember before I started homeschooling, both of us, we were pretty stressed out about the whole thing. And we don't want you guys to feel stressed out about this process. So we're here to tell you why you shouldn't be stressed out.
Yes. So make sure to watch till the end to find out why more and more people are choosing homeschooling over regular traditional schooling these days.
Yes, that's super exciting. So, do you want to get started?
Yes, ma'am. We are going to be sharing 6 reasons why you shouldn't be worried about homeschooling. Okay, number 1 is time flexibility. You have so much of time in hand to make sure that your child actually attains his or her fullest potential while going through homeschooling, which means, by the age of 7 years, children are able to learn 7 different languages. That's how powerful a child's mind is. So when you can stretch them out and add more to their plate, and that to something that they want to do, then you can use time to your advantage and make sure that homeschooling is really, really helping your child out. Do you want to take on to the second point?
Yes. The second point is that homeschooling can be a great way of effectively learning not just academics, but also other things in life. I know a lot of kids who do homeschooling and they become entrepreneurs. They start their own companies, they write books, and just a lot of fun things. And I think that's because of the time flexibility. So if you're someone who needs more time to study, or if you're someone who quickly studies, then you don't have to go at the pace of other people. You can set your own pace and learn so much more effectively.
Very, very well said. And that brings me to the third point, which is responsibility. As a child, sometimes I used to wonder, do they even take responsibility? But being homeschooled, I've seen Ashley take on so many responsibilities and do it really, really well, because it's something that she wanted to do, and she's made sure that every time the work is completed, and she takes on more as well. So I've suddenly seen that transformation from
Thanks, dude.
from pupa into a butterfly. So she's taken on responsibility, and I'm sure getting a child homeschool can give them a sense of responsibility as well.
Yeah, I think I've become more responsible when I was homeschooled. So if you guys want to teach your kids responsibility, this is also a great way to do it. So coming to the fourth point, I remember when I was in school, I finished 10th grade in normal school. It was super stressful. And obviously school is stressful, but especially when it comes to board exams, there's a lot of pressure on kids to perform well from teachers and parents and family. And I think the stress kind of gets to you after a point. Like there are exams after exams, and some people, it's just a little harder for them to manage that. But when it comes to homeschooling, it's actually a little less stressful because you're in control. So you get to decide, how do I study? How do I study effectively? How do I make most use of my time? And when you're there and your parents are supporting you, you can make it a less stressful environment for your children.
Very, very well said. In fact, that brings us to the fifth point. During homeschooling, you can actually accommodate all the needs of your child. See, when they're going to school, they're finishing their homework, they're coming back, they're sleeping, and that routine sort of continues. So there's no time for you to actually connect with your child and understand what are their needs, what's actually bothering them, what's making them happy, how can you be involved in their life, or what is it that their aspirations are. So what I've seen is we've now been able to connect more than we connected before, and understand what one another's needs are. It's not just the child's need. The child actually is able to understand what's the parents' need as well. So
Nice.
I think that was really beautiful there.
Yeah. And the sixth point is, I mean, it has something to do with what she said. And it's that now that I'm homeschooled, I see that my mom is more involved in my life. So obviously, when it comes to studying and doing other things, she kind of holds me accountable to a lot of these things. So she knows me a little better than what she could have known me when I was doing normal schooling. Now, this brings us to the main question that we said that we'd answer, and that is, why are parents choosing, or why are more parents choosing homeschooling over public schooling these days? And that is because we think that school is becoming too much of a one size fits all kind of thing. And also, a lot of students, they're not just going to school, but they need tutors outside school as well. So they end up studying for 8 hours in school, and after that at least 4 hours outside school. The need for tutors is actually raising immensely. And also, if you look at the financial and safety aspect of it, during the pandemic, a lot of parents are choosing this alternative method of learning. So, what do you think about all of this?
Again, it is a personal choice based on what your family requires at this point. And with all of these positive aspects, it's up to you to make the choice that fits your child. Like I said, I always love to say every child has a genius inside. And as a parent, it's very important to help them bring that genius outside. And I feel that homeschooling offers you more chances to do that. So that's just me as a homeschooler's parent.
Awesome. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys today. And we hope that this conversation was insightful for you. And if it was, we would love for you to join our family by subscribing down below for more content related to homeschooling. Mom, take it away.
As always, it was so much fun meeting each and every one of you, and we hope you enjoy this video as much as we enjoyed filming it for you. So until we meet next time, take good care. Ciao.